Bonjour, mi amor. Welcome back to France with EU4. So, we're still at war with just one more nation in Mexico for now. And then I'll consider my Mexican holdings confirmed for the moment. I'm currently making a claim on Anilco because the plan will be... they are a part of Louisiana. And I want them. Very simple. Anilco is in a federation with Casqui, which is perfect because they've also got land in Louisiana, so I'll have French Louisiana before you know it. Also, they're allied to Natchez, so we're going to take Natchez and make the US. So we're looking good. And now, thanks to me having Mexico, when we look at the subject bar, we've got the little bar going along. The next treasure fleet from Mexico, French Mexico, will arrive in 1511. So yeah, we're going to start rolling in it. Right, that province will de-siege itself. Let's deal with the separatists. So I think the Grand Company is going to stay around here to help with the rebels. It's nearly out of manpower though. So it's going to work until its last dying breath. My main army is going to go up to deal with the war for grabbing Louisiana and such. Trent has left the coalition. See, I'm no threat. Unless you're in Iberia or the British Isles. Don't worry, England, I am coming for you. I haven't forgotten about you. Are you GB yet? No, because you're not Tech 10, but also I don't know if you have the requirements. I might be able to just stop them from forming GB, quite honestly. If I take London, I definitely stop them from forming GB. London is a requirement for GB, I believe. There goes the notification about my manpower. I'm almost tempted just to hire a Merc company over here. Mosquito Coast Company Tech 4. Atrocious. Again, I'm not too fussed. This will just continue helping out as much as it possibly can. Hold on. Let's assume I want everything from you. Yeah, okay. If I just siege down Mixtec itself and Coyolapan, I think I can just grab it because they'll then just unconditional. Probably. Let's bang the fort. Bear in mind I'm way ahead in Miltech. In fact, I'm so far ahead. Let's start pumping up some of this. Soldiers' household goods for their mill tech. For their mill dev, sorry, not tech. You appeared right in front of my face. Deal with you. And yeah, my manpower on my mercs are actually gone. 1400 left. Now what? The state takes control of the guilds. The word guild is one of the many terms used formerly in France and the Low Countries to denote the more modern world corporation stands for. In France and Low Countries, guilds originally sought a fraternity of common support, protection and amusement. Blah blah blah. I was going to say take the stab, no question. But what if I wanted to say my royal decree super early? I mean, it's only 15 gov reform, and I'm not bothered about that amount of ducats. Let's just take the stability then. Okay, twist my arm. So the Papal State have embraced colonialism. I mean, I haven't embraced it, but it's spreading through my lands by ipso facto of I'm the one who's the instigator of the institution, so I could embrace it for 900 ducats, or I can let it do it. I can let it do its super spread that it's currently doing through my nation. I don't even necessarily have to check it, but let's look. Yeah, see, spreading really nicely in my country. I don't have to worry too much, and it was going to spread in Castile and Portugal no matter what, so I can't really do much there. England and Portugal have re-enabled their alliance. And now we can take full annexation on Zapotec and their Mixtec and their subject of Zapotec. Out you go. We'll have my mercs deal with this and the 4K. And this can move up over here. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to do it in pieces, aren't I? Oops. Oh. Now, let's maybe deal with these while I'm here. But also, I can seize land with no consequences. Nobody's going to rise up. Amazing. And I can remove strong duchies soon, which is nice. In 4 years' time, I can start to think about Provence. And as for the Mamluks and Venice, I'm not sure if I still want both. I might just get rid of the Mamluks at this rate. The Ottomans aren't able to do too much to them, and they're not going to be too much for hand while I'm not really fighting them. Let's maybe revoke my relations from Genoa real quick. I'm going to dissolve this alliance, and we'll catch up with you when I need Egypt. Thanks, Mamluks. You've done me a great service. And now if I were to remove French strong duchies, I'd be one relation over. Basically nothing. And yeah, they're going to come and besiege their province. I have helped out. I've done my part. I mean, they're still at nearly 140% overextension, but they're coring. They're coring very well. In the meantime, 200 ducats in January 1512. And that will increase. Meanwhile, maybe I need to put some dev back into the mainland. The cost. Let's go salt, glass. The iron's good. The salt's good, and we'll leave that as it is. More separatists. Luckily, thanks to all their money, French Mexico will have a bigger army. Which is why I need to increase my own strength, because they'll soon have a higher relative strength. And I'll probably increase the tariffs, meaning that their liberty desire will increase. And that's not the province I want you to be in. Move one more. Perfect. It was actually going that way anyway. Oops. Lots of rivals and stuff going on back in Europe. But again, this is like a 20-year interlude. I'm letting my aggressive expansion die off before I grab my cause. And we'll lose the prestige. Prestige is easy to gain back when it comes to what I'm doing. Noble rebels in Aish. Oh, that's Provence. That's fine. That's a lot of them, though. It's quite a lot of them. Then Aztec separatists in Mexico. Well, there was a fort there, but French Mexico clearly removed it. How are their income looking? Right, so Mexico's losing 2 ducats a month. Brazil is gaining 4. Are they still getting my subsidies? They are. We need to swap this over then. Logically speaking, cancel your subsidies. You're now either at neutral or you're just about gaining. Mexico, I'm going to give you a subsidies of 10 years for about the same, slightly less than what I gave to Brazil. Only because their land is more economically stronger. And therefore I don't need to give them quite as much to get going. And they're not really needing to colonise either. So what I'm trying to say is there is method in the madness. Memmingen has left the coalition. It's looking smaller now. I need Austria and East Frisia to leave it, really. That's what I want to happen. We'll see how that goes. So, Anilko. You have some conveniently nice allies. Which I'm going to wipe your units, then come for Natchez. And my king is now a zealot. Awesome. And yeah, I'm still way under my gov cap. Again, I'm going to be sorting all that out soon enough. Setting up my colonies early is kind of... I'm not going to say vital, it's just very useful. And by that logic, I need to actually start dealing with this damn Peruvian lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. I can make French Colombia by taking these. Then I can get Portugal to cede Colombia to me. Let's make a claim on Quito. They're allied to Huila and Chachapoya. Hold on. You're allied to Huanca and Ichma. Let's maybe do you first, Chimu. So I'll make my claim on Chimu, then Quito. I want to get Peru up before I get Colombia up. But I will have them. Castilian West Indies, whatever. All that diamonds is not glitter. Hold on, all that glitters is not diamonds. Oops, I said that the wrong way. Why are you getting clapped so hard by your separatists? They have more morale than you. Oh well, I'm in. Here we go. That chest is sieged. Remember, I'm just going to full annex them. They're in the colonial Eastern America regions. Such is my province here. So it'll put me at 4 out of 5 for America. US, 13 colonies. So, ooh, and yes, French Mexico have enough. So let's say I'm going to trade from the Rio Grande. I'm just setting up the network a little bit here. And I'm going to stay Catholic this run, I believe. We'll see. For now, I'm saying I'll stay Catholic. That'd be a good idea for now. And I will start claiming Quito as well. Let's do it. The plan will be fight Chimu, Ichma and Huanca first. That will form Peru. Then fight Quito with Chachapoya and Huila. So I can give Huila then Chachapoya over to my subject. Cajamarca are allied to Chachapoya. So what I can do is Chimu, I don't co-belligerate Ichma or Huanca. I'll take those guys out, form Peru. When I do Quito, I'll co-belligerate Chachapoya so that Cajamarca here get called in. I think that's the plan. Then there, I don't see too many developments from there. Right now. As for my exploration squad, they're still just going through the Northeast Pacific. Good stuff. And Natchez wants peace. You'll get peace. Why you'll get peace. You have 9k units still floating around somewhere? And what the hell are you doing, Mexico? Go deal with your... Come stay in your land and centralise up. I can't fight your rebels forever. This unit is going down. So... We'll go back this way then. Let's just go deal with Kaski and Pakaha, actually. Pakaha are all the way out in the middle of nowhere. I have been thinking about this a little. I know, me using my brain, right? But with my current force limits, etc., etc., when I get rid of this Grand Company, I'm going to replace it with an independent army, I think. That will bolster up my forces. Will put me a little over force limit as well. That, of course, will be temporary because I'll be increasing as we go. But you can see I'm 56 out of 70. You remove the 12 from this Grand Company, which will put me at 44. This will only put me 3 or 4 units over force limit. That's the plan. Everyone's running away, so I'll go back and deal with Natchez. Hopefully they go to sit on their capital and then I can just fight them. Also note, I'm gaining 6 ducats a month right now. Again, that will all be gone into the independent army, so whatever. A nice Huastek Septius spawn just after I move away from the province. So we go, free policy. We'll grab benign neglect, give me a little bit of trade power, give me some settler chance, make my Aruba colony nice and quick. And once I complete the Aruba colony, I'll have Colonial Caribbean, which will complete this mission and give me global settler increase and tariffs. I would consider that an absolute win. Meanwhile, Natchez need a bit more persuasion. So independent army is 13 ducats a month. I'm earning 8 now. My mercs are 2.5, so that's 11.5. So I'll be a couple ducats a month down currently. Plus, I'll be over force limit to add more ducats. But, again, I've got cause to reclaim as well. Everything's going to come up Millhouse. Let's go to Pachaha. I'm going to take the land from Pachaha and Kaski as part of the main peace deal. It just makes sense. Right, let's send you round to the other side. I really am stretching them to their limit here. Don't know if I catch Pachaha here. Probably not. If I do, then cool. But also slightly annoying because I need to fight the rebels. Oh well. There's East Frisia leaving the coalition. It's exactly what I was after. Now, of course, it's also Austria that needs to leave. And Poland and Venice will help me. I just want all of the crappy coalition out as well. Just so I don't have to deal with the annoyances. I can actually beat the units. Especially when I make my mercs. Then what's this? Tax modifier for a smidge. I'll take that. Over the lose autonomy for now. Right. Aruba has risen. Wait, what? Uh-oh. I forgot to put the New World missions back on. Oh well. I'll probably just come deal with them. Just to make sure that they can't do anything. Do they increase units every month though? They do. They went from 500 to 525. So I'll de-siege this province and send them to Aruba. And then they can have a retirement out in the Caribbean. Here's my headcanon for that. Right, we'll grab the Free Company. My army here have stopped exploring because it says there's nothing left for them to explore, but it's because we haven't got El Dorado and we've only got North America to find. I'm happy to... I think I'm content to say, yeah, you're done. Actually. You know what? Let's send this 2k to Aruba via the ships. I'll just let the guys here have a vacation in Mexico. I think. Let's at least try and wait a little longer on this Free Company. I know I really am trying to stretch this out. Later on I do definitely want more cogs. Because moving everything around is so slow still. Can I walk down to Quito? I'd almost be able to walk down to Quito. So now we're done here. Let's move into Casqui lands. I just want to discover all of this so I can take it. Meanwhile, Natchez still won't want peace. That's okay. I'll find their units. We'll take them out. And then they'll want peace. Put simply, this can explore the Pacific South America. Let's go Southeast Pacific here. Start clearing some of this out. Again, they want peace. I'm not giving it to them. Quids, Natchez and Casqui. The gears are whirring. Also, they've got a province in there. Because the name expanded even further. And then the army over here will go to the mainland again, seeing as we're done. I don't need the conquistador leaders either, realistically. We'll pick up the 3k and we'll set everybody back into French mainland. Get ready to fight East Frisia and Austria. A lot more people should want to leave the coalition when I make more units too, so that's a plan. I'm not saying it's the plan, I'm saying it's a plan. Also, all my subjects are incredibly loyal. And my relations with Provence will never really go below 200. If they ever go below 200, something's gone wrong. So, Chimu. Let's take, I don't know, your capital as a claim? Sounds good to me. So yeah, the Chimu War will be first, then the Quito War. Don't worry, I will be going back to mainland wars soon enough. And wow, Pacha also look like they border. What would I be able to take in one peace deal from these guys though? Quite a bit actually. To try and find these Natchez units. While French Mexico are doing the thing. Sweden's taken even more from Norway. Good stuff. There's Norway, they're going to do well. When you've got a Sweden like that next to you. Baton Rouge has been cored. Good stuff. And I can also claim a province from Quito. Let's just make it their capital as well. Keep things nice and easy. Let's group these units together, put them back in Labor, just so it's not stranded in Algarve. I'm almost complete. Oh, I am completely out of manpower now. My manpower losses are in line with my remaining manpower, so I'm at 0 for all intents and purposes. Can I build a couple good workshops? Yeah, I can. My money will be used to gain me more money. And what's my overall income right now? 67. Not bad. And then I'll lose 100 dip power, honestly. If I'm going to lose anything, Bird Manor will be the way to go there. We've gone called Noble Rebels. And Aruba's earning sugar. Wonderful. That's just a sign of having 400 pop. So we're nearly halfway to finishing off the final necessary province to make a colonial nation. And I think my ships will come back to Mexico. We'll drop them off towards the mainland part so they can help with more. Well, I think all the rebels are done now, honestly. Looks like it. Yeah, they can pretty much just core and convert at their own leisure now. So let's get rid of the Grand Company and start to enact the plan. We'll grab 2 loans. I know I could embrace colonialism right now, but that's not my plan. Independent army kicks in at, say, Paris. I know this is going to ruin my absolute professionalism, but everything's part of the plan. Or, instead of the independent army, is there someone who's got slightly less but still good? Band Nair 18-7. That's got more cannons as well, with a not too bad ratio. 3 leagues have left the coalition. Pisa's left the coalition. Constanza's left the coalition. Go on, Austria. Mulhouse has left the coalition. See, it's paid to ignore Europe for a bit. It's actually been of benefit for me to do this, not just to set up colonial nations and get my economic power base this way, but also just to offset the coalition. It's like an all-in-one win. Quite frankly. I really should start making a claim on this Atahachi guy to make them a part of the fold. I'll need their provinces to form US because Natchez won't give me enough. They only give me 3 extra provinces and I need 4. Chaktamal has left my coalition. Probably something to do with the fact they know I'm going to take them down. As well, doesn't help. And my band now are in. You can tell because I'm now losing money. And yeah, the band there just basically took out my bought professionalism from the event where after I had sieged. So that's fine. If Pacha want peace, they'll get peace individually. Because I'm not taking any Pacha land right now. Pacha will give me 105 ducats and war reps. Oh, that's Pacha. Oops, I was taking provinces from Pacha. Okay, that's fine. I'll still take these 4 provinces here. That 100% completes Louisiana because 1, 2, 3, 4. I only really need a Nilco. So the other guy will just be extra. Meanwhile, Natchez as well. Still won't peace out. And Mexico are continuing to colonize more for me. Thank you. I can't wait till they touch some of the provinces that have a chance to create gold. It's going to be good. And Tlapinec allied with Tanala. Once French Mexico gains some claims, we'll be right as rain. And yeah, I still need to wait on Natchez. So I can't really piece this out yet. Anyway, for now, we'll leave things off here. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.